So it is Friday night. I'm in Renwick Square doing my street project. It just poured rain all day. It's cleared up enough for people to start coming out. And I just had the most emotional thing happen, and I'd like to share it with you guys. So I'm just working away here doing my project, and this guy comes up on a scooter and he hands me these 3 little packets here. It's from the Lviv coffee manufacturer, which is right on the corner. It's coffee beans. This one smells a bit like caramel. And in this one, I think, hard to say, I'm not a coffee drinker, but I think it's just regular coffee, but super nice. And this one, but he brought me this very funky mug. It says Ukraine on it here. I think the most emotional part about this is he doesn't speak a word of English. And he pulls out his phone and he pre-made a message on Google Translate. I don't know where this guy came from. I don't know if he bought a photo from me in the last couple of days. He just rides up, he hands this to me, shows me the message on his phone. So if I can try and remember it, it says, "I'm from Mariupol. I've lost my home. My brother is in the regiment fighting right now. I admire people like you and I wanted to give you a gift." So I shake his hand, I give him a hug, and then I try and tell him, please choose a photo at least. Like, oh my God, like, no, gift for you. And he gives me another handshake and he just rides off. And like, I'm telling you, some of these people here in Ukraine have lost everything. They've lost their homes and they've lost family members and they've lost so many things. And they bring me a gift, which is the most beautiful thing, the most touching and emotional thing. So because my street project was super successful in Ivano-Frankivsk, I have returned. I'm on the main walking street where I'm going to work for the next couple of weeks, raise as much money as possible. Ivano-Frankivsk was a massive hit with my project, so welcome back. So the plan is to work here every single day that's not raining. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday is supposed to be warm and sunny, so I'm going to make as much money as possible to donate it again to the east, and then head to Chernivtsi to do the same thing. So it's Sunday night and these people are singing and screaming and having a street party. So I had to run over and check that out. Woo! Ivano-Frankivsk, it's a great city and these people are awesome. You gotta come here. Super cool people. It's about 10 o'clock. The curfew kicks in soon, 11 o'clock. Everyone's out. They're screaming and singing on the streets. Ivano-Frankivsk, put it on your list if you're coming to Ukraine. It is one hell of a city. Beautiful architecture, wonderful people, it's great. So I have a friend tonight. Somebody came to help. Hello. Hi, sweetie. Hey. And she likes to shake. She's getting lots of attention for me. She's helping my worker tonight. So I would like to share something with you. If there's something I absolutely love, probably the most here in Ukraine, is the spectacular, unbelievably awesome money, the currency that they have here. It's amazing. Let me show you. So this here is the 2 hryvnia bill. Now, as you can see, it's in fantastic shape. Not only does it have, well, what looks like a bullet hole through the center of it here, but we've got some beautiful brown markings everywhere. You turn it over, and on this side, well, we've got a burn mark over here as well. I don't know if you can see it on the, oh, there you can see the reflection. It's been taped, and then when you flip it over, it's also been taped with a different kind of tape on that side. I think the best part is the, well, I'm going to call that a little tiny bullet hole. The money here is very soft, very wrinkly. It rips very easily. There's many times that I have picked up money that's been completely taped 2 or 3 or 4 times, and they just keep on using it. That's the best part. You can just roll this up like this, and you can shove it in your ass, and when you're ready to pay for your little marshutka or your bus or your train across the country, you can just open this up, you know, put a little bit of tape on it, wham bam, iron it out, spray it with a little cologne so it doesn't smell like your ass anymore, and boom, you're off. So I was about to go to the center this Sunday afternoon. I was going to do my street project, still am, but I could hear a whole bunch of music and announcements in the background. There's actually a marathon going on today. I don't know how big or how long, so I'm cutting through the big park here. Gonna head to the lake, Ivano-Frankivsk lake.
Чи це очікують на гравірування, да? Це ви з медалями всі? Шикарну розминку. Я попрошу вас підійти сюди ближче. Давайте зробимо таку мінімальну атмосферу, добре? Олена знайшла собі напарника. Зараз буде шоу. Чотири, 3, 2, 1.
So I just spoke to some of the staff here. They said it's a 10-kilometer run. They've just started, as you can see. They're saying about an hour for the average person, but the record is 28 minutes. So I don't know if that's right. 28 minutes, 10 kilometers, that's super ass fast. So they're off. So the employees I spoke to told me that the run goes throughout the entire city, and it goes halfway around the lake, goes into the old town as well, through a major part of the city, back to the lake, around the other side of the lake, and the start and the finish is at the same spot. So it is 10 kilometers.
Come here, sweetie. Oh, you want more food? I bought her a little bag of dog food. She's super happy now. Oh, you gonna shake? Thank you. Thank you. You're a sweetie. Yes, you are.
My translator today. She's like, no, I don't shake with you. I shake with Colin. Yeah, exactly, don't you, sweetie? Oh, I love her. She comes to visit me all the time. So my helper today is watching my street project. I'm running over here to see this concert that's going on. Some guy screaming and yelling Ukrainian songs. So I'm going to see what the hell's going on.
Без Бога важко вперед іти, без Бога шлях нікуди. Без Бога не досягти мене. З Богом іди. Гей! Будемо грітися трошки. Хоп! 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 Гей! Та віра наша його! За все подяку складати, бо така ікона Божа, не вгашайте, бо в житті нам допоможе.
Well, I have no idea what he's singing, but he's got a good voice, and I got these big potato thingies. I have no idea what they are. Yummy! Yes, if you're wondering what that is the air raid. It's super loud here in Ivano-Frankivsk, and it's shutting down the concerts, shutting down the restaurants, but it's not shutting down the dog and the cat. Good morning from Ivano-Frankivsk. It is Sunday morning, and I would like to show you basically the outside of the apartment that I'm staying with. I'm staying with some hosts here. My host just told me it was built in like 1880 or something, so take a look at this building. So yeah, like late 1800s this was built, and the funny thing is when you walk on this railing on the second floor, it shakes and it moves, and a lot of the pieces are missing. So at night, when you're coming home at night after Komendant's Hodina, the damn curfew, and the lights have turned off, you have to be careful where you're walking, that you don't, fall through. So when I first came here the first night with my heavy bags, and I stepped out on this, I almost went through. So you have to be very cautious when you're going up and down these stairs, because it's very, very steep, very dark at night. Again, with the Komendant's Hodina, they turn all the lights off after 11 o'clock, so you cannot see a thing. But you can see underneath. Very, very old. I'll say this, back home in Canada, this would not pass any type of safety. This building would probably be shut down very quickly. I think that's what I love most about Ukraine, is just all of these years of history. There's so many stories in all of these buildings. Well, I must say I definitely love Ivano-Frankivsk. It's super beautiful. Beautiful architecture, beautiful people, and I think, well, quite possibly the highlight of Ivano-Frankivsk is the soup of the day. Oh yeah. So yesterday was Monday, and 80 missiles were actually fired from Russia. 40 to 45 of those missiles were shot down from Ukrainian air defense. Unfortunately, the remainder of those missiles hit. You've already seen the news by the time you've seen this video. Many cities were hit. The streets are very empty. I just walked through the main square. Nobody's out. Paranoia is quite high right now, obviously. So yeah, it is Tuesday now, and all those strikes happened yesterday, but a lot of people are quite scared. Everyone's talking about it, and again, the streets are very, very quiet. So, and looking at a lot of these stores that are normally open at 9 and 10 o'clock, it's now 1 p.m. and a lot of them are still closed. They've got their, I guess, steel coverings pulled down, everything locked up. A lot of people are afraid to go to work. They're worried about a second attack today. So the West isn't as safe as it once was. Welcome to my tiny little Airbnb. It's super cute with my little bed. Well, actually it looks like a big bed because the room's so damn small. Now, what's good about this is you can see right over here, this is the, well, the train station is around the corner, but there are some of the trains. So when the air alarm goes off, you can see that tower right there. Boom. It is loud as hell because I was here about 2 months ago when I was in Ivano-Frankivsk. Same building, different room, but so there we go. So if Russia decides to hit the train station, well, I get some really nice video footage, and I'm probably absolutely It is currently 10:58, and in 2 minutes time is Komendant's Kodina, aka curfew. At exactly 11 o'clock, boom, they flick the switch and the whole city is in total darkness. Now I need to walk in that direction. Good night. So it is Wednesday evening here in Ivano-Frankivsk. I'm walking down the main walking street. As you can see, they have a whole bunch of photos and information on fallen military. I'm not sure if they're from Ivano-Frankivsk.
Черкашина Юрія Сергійовича, доброволець, позивний Чорнота. Сосну Ігоря Ігоровича, доброволець. Відбудеться вручення найвищої відзнаки організації.
Тому що хлопці, які віддали своє життя в Українській повстанській армії,
So it's just after 11 o'clock and the curfew has kicked in. They have turned the lights off. But all of the photos of the fallen have candles all around them. So it's these candles that will guide me home tonight. It's a sunny, warm day. Time to make some donations. Not making donations, raising donations. Oh my God, all this time in Ukraine, I'm forgetting how to speak proper English. All right, both the dogs came to visit today. Now they're playing. Don't play on the no, don't play on the photos. Off the photos. Woo, 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 off the photos. Play on the leaves. There you go. That's good. Play on the leaves. You too. Play on the leaves. Good morning from Ukraine. So it's very sad, but this is the new world we live in. I've been sitting in this little hamburger place for about 30 minutes, and this old man has been watching a movie on his phone for 30 minutes. And this mother here has been staring at her phone for 30 minutes and has not lifted her head once. The kid sitting there was super bored until she gave him a cell phone. And now he's playing on YouTube, and he's probably about 3 years old. Nobody in this restaurant is talking. Everyone is staring at their phones. What a world full of zombies we have. Well, here's something new. As you can see, the lights are completely off, but it's not 11 o'clock yet. It's only 10 o'clock. It's actually about 10 minutes to 10 o'clock. Apparently, because of all of the attacks that have happened just recently in the last week, a lot of the hydro and electrical plants have been hit from Russian attacks. So the country has decided to do a huge sort of power cut an hour early tonight. So the entire city of Ivano-Frankivsk, as you can see, is in total darkness, but it's only 10 o'clock. But the lights are going off much earlier, and things are shutting down a heck of a lot earlier as well. Well, here's an interesting story that upset me today. I found a shoe store with some really nice outdoor shoes. Look at all of these beautiful waterproof hiking boots. I was excited. I narrowed my selection down to 5. I'm size 11 in US, and they have 1 pair. Yeah, so everything is 7, 8s, and 9s, and none of them are 10s and 11s, except for 1 ugly pair. So Ukrainian guys, I guess you got tiny feet, eh? Well, it's a busy Sunday. We have lots of friends visiting. Hey, hi. Oh, look at them all. Hi. Every time I do my street project around the world, the dogs like to come hang out and and they like to lay on the photos. I don't know why, but they lay right on the top all the time, just like this. Whoa! Crazy monkeys.
Дякую тобі за те, що я вмію, і я дякую тобі за те, що я розумію. Ті речі, які не пояснюють навіть книжках. Хай буде біля тебе завжди ангел-хранитель, і я десь тут поряд буду також бродити, щоб не міряти наше життя в телефонних дзвінках. Я до тебе завтра приїду, і ми на кухні не одну годину собі на різні теми посидим. У мене ціла